people. How are you, better? I know it's been forever, but listen, I'm coming to you now. Okay? I need some chapstick. So, I am turning 31 tomorrow. Yep, yep, yep. 31, guys. And I can say that I definitely am. Mm, y'all know this is all the way from my brother's baby shower. Still using it, baby. Um, and I am so excited. You know, I'm excited because no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what people say, getting older really truly is a blessing. And I'm happy about that. Sorry, but I am. And so, with me turning 31, obviously, I am still currently, okay, as of 7:52, okay, Central Time, okay? I am still 30, and I'm really just, enjoying the last remnants, I guess, of 30. Um, but I really just wanted to document this moment because I'm just really happy, y'all. Like, I'm really grateful, and I can't say that it's, first of all, why would my camera chime out like that? Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm not gonna be editing this, okay? Baby, we're gonna upload it just like this. Okay? When I move, you move. Just like that. Oh well. Oh my god. Listen. Sorry. Okay, and we're back. And I'm leaving it just like that. Anyway, 30 has been a great year. It really, really has. Obviously, you guys, I've had ups and downs, right? But even with the downs, I'm still happy, I guess, with the outcome, if you want to put it like that, because it really showcased that I made an effort to take a leap of faith. And that's not really always easy to do. Like, for example, I put in an offer on a home. Okay. Very proud of myself for that. Now, my offer did not get accepted, but it does not change the fact that I put in an offer. And I am so proud of me for doing that. One, because if it would have got accepted, I really would be a homeowner, which is one of my dreams. But then two, it didn't get accepted, but it boosted my confidence in myself to know that if you continue to put the work in, if you continue to, save and stuff, eventually the opportunity is going to open up for you to be a homeowner. And like I said, I'm just very proud of myself for believing in myself, for exercising a certain level of discipline, and really believing that I can achieve something like that. You get what I'm saying? Um, Another thing is like moving, right? I've moved again. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm kind of tired of moving. However, um, it is what it is. I'm going to keep on until I figure out where it is that I want to land. You know, um, and I just really haven't figured that out just yet. And so I'm doing that, but I took a leap of faith of moving last year to Texas. And it didn't work out. Guys, I don't really like Texas. Not a fan. And now I live in a whole nother state. That's the beauty, I guess, of not having, you know, ties, but I do look forward to getting somewhere and settling down, which leads me to 31. Um, I really pray that this is the year that I win. And I mean, win in everything that I put my heart into, my mind into, my intention into. I pray that everything is successful for me this year. Um, and even if it's not a typical, I guess, success story of what we deem success to be, it still works out for my better good. Just like I said with the house, it still worked out for my better good because maybe that's not the house for me, or maybe there's a better house for me, or maybe that wasn't the right location. You know what I'm saying? So I still look at it as divine protection. And so I feel the same way moving into 31, 31 1, WON for the dub. Hello. So I just look forward to this being a really excellent year. I'm so happy with my continued growth. Okay. I pray that I continue to grow. Um, I've done a lot of internal work, you guys. It's not easy all the time, but I be doing it. You know, I be putting that work in. Um, and I'm just proud of myself, guys. Like, I do solo travel. I don't always document it, but I do it, and that's admirable. Now I don't do solo travel all the time, but I do it sometimes, like anybody should. And so, oh goodness, y'all, goodness gracious, hold on, I didn't got a text message. I forgot. Oh goodness. Like I said, I ain't editing this, baby. I'm gonna be uploading it just like this, baby. Hello. um. So yeah, you guys. Um. Not only do I wish to have a successful year for myself, I wish the same for others. I pray for others to have a successful year. Love, friendship, more joy, more peace, more healing, therapy if you need to go. All of those things. So yeah, guys, this has really been a great year. Busy, but great. Can y'all believe I was working 2 jobs at the top of the year? That is crazy. I haven't worked at 2 jobs in like forever. Um, and while I'm here, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm getting off because I ain't trying to be, this my last night of vacaciones. So listen, I'm not gonna be doing too much explaining, but while I'm on here, let me say this. In light of getting older, I want to say we should continue to embrace getting older, because if you're not getting older, that means that you are no longer living. And if that's your goal, then that's between you and God. But for the rest of us, I really want us to, and I'm being serious, I really want us to like silence the noise surrounding getting older, especially as a woman, because you know, I'm not gonna get all into the minutia of it, but there's a lot of rhetoric. Let me put it like that. Social media, outside of social media, surrounding this very topic. And if you're anything like me and who I continue to evolve into, we really have to turn a protect your ear gate, okay, and protect your eye gate, what you read, what you listen to, because I do feel like there's, like I said, a lot of rhetoric that would make you feel less than about things that you can't control. Like I said, getting older is not something that you can control. It's a blessing. And I think anyone who is not pushing information that encourages that, then you need to do your due diligence. I'm not going to let anyone change my perspective about myself as I get older. You don't have to see me as valuable. I do see me as valuable. And other people see me as valuable. And God sees me as valuable. And if you don't see me as valuable, that's okay. We really got to get into this place of accepting people for where they are. Everybody's not going to deem you as worthy and acceptable and intelligent and all these things. But it's not really about that. It's about how you see yourself. And that's another thing that I've definitely learned in my year of 30 is really tapping into that acceptance, and not just tapping into it, really fully embracing it. People have a right to live however they choose to live. They have a right to say whatever they want to say. They have a right to do whatever they want to do. It is not a reflection of me and where I'm going and what I'm trying to do and what I am accomplishing. You understand that? Okay. You dig? So it is what it is. People try to get in your ear. And like I said, social media, I don't have anybody in my ear like, I'll tell you ain't valuable. But I know that there's rhetoric out there about that. And I don't support any of it. And I just encourage everyone else not to as well. Being older is a beautiful thing. Obviously, the goal is not to just get old and be the same person mentally. Don't just get old biologically. Grow mentally as well, psychologically as well, spiritually as well. And that's it, man. I love y'all. I love myself. I love where I am headed. I love where I am going. I love what I am doing. And I just pray continued blessings all over my life and yours. And let this be the year of winning. That's it, guys. Love y'all. See you in the next one.